you kidding me, tile box? Oh, I forgot. These things are indestructible. Well, then it's just an indestructible piece of crap. That's awful. Good thing I can't make those anymore. Yeah, so the force wrench, I just changed this sucker. By default, it now operates on a whitelist, which is configurable inside a text file. Now, I went ahead and took the liberty about whitelisting about 100-something tile entities from my favorite 5 or 6 mods, right? But if you want, you could still enable the blacklist, so you can just wrench everything until the cows come home. But now, realize that the new wrenching mechanics are because it's much more stable this way. Oh my goodness, so much more stable. Because everything on that whitelist has been tested, and it works. So, come on, Fortune. That's right, 3. Good. Good. Oh man. This is a good vein of junk. Alright, 14 diamonds. Now I just need 4 more pieces of obsidian. Oi. Oi, I say. Alright, where's obsidian? It's over here, right? Alright, here's some obsidian. That's great. Alright, put the water down. When I say 1 times force gem, I get like 6. Alright, 4 pieces of obsidian coming up. Great, 4 pieces. Now I'm out of here. Here's slimes. Now normally I'd look for those guys because I really want a slime ball, but I recently added the ability to turn all manner of chew jelly into a slime ball, and I'll probably get my hands on at least 1 chew jelly at some point. So I need some books. Obsidian, diamond, book, enchantment table. Awesome. Need an actual enchantment table here. I need to take 1 level of experience, put on this book. Any enchant will do. Force transmute this guy into bottle of enchantings. That's great. So I need some of those. I also need more paper. Man, I need more of everything. Except monsters. I could use decidedly fewer monsters. That would bring me much joy if there were fewer monsters. Well, thankfully I have a lot more sugarcane in here. Okay, so more books. I'm going to take a bottle of enchanting and put it on this book, which also costs a level to do. And I got myself an experience stone. Now I'm just going to hold this and shift right click and it'll drain all my experience into this little sucker. That's great. Boy, my frame rate is just... it's just going out for that. I think my computer might be doing something now. I don't know. Alright, so I have a 507 experience. Alright, well, here's what I need. I'm going to keep this book around. And I'll make another book, experience book, but I need 1 level. It only cost me a few experience to actually pull that out. So I can make my experience use here a lot more efficient. And in case I die, I don't lose all my experience now. Right, so apparently my computer was having an aneurysm there. It happens. Alright, new day, new recording. And this time I logged in and it didn't turn all my Dartcraft stuff yellow. Though this one's yellow because it's glitched from before. You know, actually, I think the force wrenching of this guy was actually a problem caused by the fact that there were conduits next to it when I did that. These conduits. I don't know why. There was a problem with mechanism tile entities before doing this, and I don't know why it's causing it. I guess these conduits must be coded in such a way that they're actually modifying the tile entity here, and I guess that just makes it persist for some reason. I don't know why. That's really bad when it comes to integration like this, but... Alright, so it looks like I got myself 2 experience tomes, and usually when I get these guys for the first time, I try to get myself a little bit of a few experience cores. Let's see, I'm going to need, I want to say 2, so I need to pull out some experience. Just clicked 20 times, and 20 times there. Now I have 200 experience in this tome. I'm going to drop that one on the ground, the one with exactly 200 in it, and I'm going to transmute that guy, and that's going to get me 2 upgrade cores, one for each 100 experience that was in that experience tome before I transmuted it. One upgrade core I actually need to put grinding on, and for the next upgrade I also need another level, and I need another enchanted book and bottle of enchanting, because the other core I want to put experience on, and of course I need 1 experience for that. Okay, great. So I got myself a core of grinding and experience. Alright, now this force furnace I already have. I'm gonna go ahead and put this core of grinding in it. And now this force furnace will now grind things. I'm gonna pick this furnace up. And I'm gonna stick this furnace here, this storage unit here. Then I'm going to make another furnace. Upgrade that to a force furnace. Put it on this side, and then give this one the experience core. Now this one has a grinding core, which means I can take all this ore I've been holding on to, quickly make a hopper, place it on the top here, and go ahead and feed it my various ore. It's going to go ahead and process this into the dusts, into the powders from Dartcraft, and place them in this storage unit. Since it's set to open, it'll do this automatically. So at least now I can start getting some better return on my ore. Some serious return also, by the way. So I can take this 4 gold powder, which each gold ore got me 2 powder, craft it into a chunk, which I'm going to go ahead and smelt in this force furnace, although I'll have to get some fuel first. Just give me some of those blocks of coal. And I got myself 5 gold ingots from the 4 powder. So that's a nice return. And I went ahead and placed the experience tome in here, because both of these guys, the grinding furnace, both the grinding furnace, every time it grinds something, will actually increment the experience in this tome, since it's in an adjacent inventory that it's actually putting the output into. And this force furnace will also do the same thing. So let's take some of this iron powder, turn it into chunks. So this is actually just obnoxiously efficient in so many ways. And the amount of experience I'm also getting for these is enhanced by a factor of 10, smelting-wise, because of the experience core in that furnace. So as you can see, I now have 1500 experience in this tome. With this kind of a system, I'm never going to need more experience. That's how it works now, and that's a bit overpowered, so if I get around to it, I might have to balance that. But I'd like it quite fine right now. Now another thing I can do is I can finally get myself my preferred type of meat. Alright, so take this steak, this beef, all this junk. Go ahead and cook up all the raw beef I have. And what I can actually do is I can literally transmute all my various meats into pork chops, and those pork chops can then be ground with this grinding core into bacon. Yum! So I may not have pigs around here, but that doesn't mean I can't get bacon, because I just did it. That makes me incredibly happy, because with bacon, when I get hungry, I can just eat one of these, and it's a lot more efficient. And I don't have to worry about my health getting low anymore, because I keep falling off of that. And I keep falling off of it.